First, the top headlines. Indonesian IM sticks to demand for a separate flag constitution. And India reports 9,531 new COVID cases, 36 deaths in last 24 hours. Daily positivity rate recorded at 4.15%. Hello, good afternoon and welcome to ELITETV. I'm Pari Yendrembam giving you 3 p.m. ELITETV English news and updates. Now, before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear a face mask when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, the news in detail. The Indonesian IM has said that it would not forgo the demand for a separate flag and Yazavo constitution in any circumstance to achieve a final solution to the vexed Naga political issue. The Isaac Wiwa faction of the Nationalist Social Council of Nagaland, Indonesian IM, which has been holding peace talks with the government of over 2 decades, said it attaches great importance to the Naga flag and constitution as a part of the solution. Thus, the Indonesian IM affirmed that under no circumstances it can forego these core issues that symbolize the Naga national identity, the organization said in a statement yesterday. The Indonesian IMs and the center signed a framework agreement in 2015 to find a solution to this political issue. The framework agreement came after over 80 rounds of negotiations spanning 18 years, with the first breakthrough in 1997 when the ceasefire pact was sealed after decades of insurgency in which Nagaland, which started soon after independence in 1947. The union government has also been holding a separate parley with Naga nation political groups and NPCs comprising 7 organizations since 2017. However, the final solution is yet to see the light of the day, mainly because of the unwillingness of the government to accept the Indonesian IM's persistent demand for a separate flag and constitution. The center is not willing to accept the demands probably because it had abrogated Article 370, which gave a special status to Jammu and Kashmir. With the annulment of the special status in 2019, the separate flag and the constitution of Jammu and Kashmir ceased to exist. Time and again, the Indonesian IM has taken the resolute stand that it shall never deviate from the Naga national principles at any cost, the outfit said in the statement. Uripok Assembly Constituency MLA K.S. Ragumani maintained that parents have a big responsibility in producing good students. The MLA made the statement while attending the felicitation ceremony of the UC Meritorious Award 2022 organized by the United Club and Library Uripok Khwai Raksel Seluk Balikai, Imphal yesterday. Speaking at the occasion, MLA Ragumani said that he had worked as a teacher for 5 years, and apart from the responsibility of a teacher, parents also have a big responsibility in bringing up a good student. He said a coaching class is going to organize for class 10 and 12 appearing students at different areas of Uripok Assembly constituency. 26 students from the surrounding area of Library United Club of Library Uripok Khwai Lirik Selba Lirak, who passed the class 10 and 12 examination above 75%, were felicitated and honored with KS Award and other different prizes during the felicitation ceremony. The United Club and Library President Ratan Luang, Imphal Municipal Corporation Ward Number 5 Corporator Hazarimayu Bobby Sharma, and many other people from the locality also attended the felicitation ceremony.
It's quite interesting to have this big number 26. Although next year I think we should try to increase to at least 40 numbers. 10 to 12 the guys go and put the clubs not about the Nipu Pano target for that parents Masada. I didn't relevant in Panjim ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯇꯥꯃꯣ ꯇꯤꯀꯦꯠꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯦ ꯂꯥꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯣꯆꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯖꯔꯅꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 10ꯒ 12ꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯞꯇꯦꯝꯕꯔ 1ꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯂꯩ 4 monthsꯀꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯅꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 10 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ 12 ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ somewhere sometime up to December end or first week of January ꯐꯥꯎ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯅ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯆꯥꯗꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯏꯅꯥꯛꯈꯨꯟꯕ ꯑꯦꯐꯣꯔꯗꯦꯕल ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥ ꯌꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥ ꯆꯥꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯐꯪꯁꯟꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥ ꯂꯧꯖꯔꯒ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯑꯍꯟꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯥꯏꯗꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕꯗꯣ ꯄꯦꯔꯦꯟꯁꯅ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯃꯄꯥꯅ ꯃꯆꯥꯕꯨ ꯁꯦꯟꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨꯀꯣ
Education, Law and Legislative Affairs Minister, Government of Manipur, Thaungnawjam Basantakumar inspected the ongoing development in works taken up by the state government at Nambol Makha under Nambol Assembly constituency yesterday. Minister Basantakumar personally inspected the ongoing construction work at Nambol Market, repairing works of 2 crematoriums at Nambol Makha, and the construction work of road and bridge along Youth Center, Nambol Makha. Nambol Municipal Corporate Council Caretaker and Chairperson Chingangkham Basanta, BJP Nambol Mandan General Secretary Ahong Sambon Zitin, and other officials of the concerned department were present in the inspection drive.
Nambol Kendra Goina, Aduga, Todo Hendona, Quiki Nambol Makha, the development program, Mayama Mayang, Zanbai Lakshabani, Nambol the Sariba. Nambol Market se yam phajana koi thabak chathari Nambol Makha gi oina Nambol Kendra leba Nambol Makha yamna central loiba adugum ekai sigi oina development gi oina aina paikhat chariba thabak thoram lairiba crematorium ani phajana repair toksanba khwaidagi essential loiba mani haina khanjaraga tawjabani aduga loinana nakoi gi lairiba youth center akoi Bishnupur district ki oina youth centers ani sanction torpani amana koi Nambol Kendra gona koi Nambol Makhada koi huji semkat sagatana kanna koi committee semaga koi honajari masi thune yam thuna losanaba koi mayam tanarga honajari aduga loinana koi gi lairiba lekai sigi khungang sigi chatliba lambi soidina thu matamda koi koilas thanaba koi program hapnaba honorable minister works ka ngangna jare tawjari ba thau mayam si honorable chief minister of Manipur koi Sri N Biren Singh gi Loching Makhada magi visionary oiba adugumba leadership makhada koi honajabani youth centers ina akoi gym mama akoi thamnaba han boina gym mama phajana setup tawjagani maduda lairiba lekai gi youth singse masa mawong phanaba akoi gi gym mama leirboidi akoi gi exercise tawgani aduga lairiba moi motivation tawnaba aduga loinana akoi gi employment exchange ki type ta employment center ma with computer printer adagi Wi-Fi ki facility piraga healthy akoi society ma oinaba aduga loinana akoi gi employment su akoi thabak thoram gi damakta su akoi adugi kana.
Meanwhile, Youth Development Committee Yendrembam yesterday organized felicitation ceremony of Major Yendrembam Bisal Meitei, who was conferred with Sena Medals on 75th Independence Day of India 2022. Major Yendrembam Bisal Meitei is born to late Dr. Yendrembam Ibohanbi Singh, ex-MLA Oinam AC, and Yendrembam Nalini Devi, MLA Oinam AC. The felicitation ceremony was attended by Oinam Kendra Development Committee Chief Advisor Sorok Haibam Temba, Kainau Jila Parishad Member Ningthaujam Samananda, Yendrembam Gram Panchayat Pradhan Yendrembam Gopend, Oinam Kendra Development Committee President Loitongbam Angau as a main guest. Different organizations and individuals from Kainau, Taubul, Ngaikong, Oinam, Yendrembam, Laimram, Waroi Singh and Oinam AC, who attended the function, expressed happiness on Major Yendrembam Bisal Meitei for awarding the Sena Medal. Major Yendrembam Bisal Meitei was felicitated with garland, traditional lanyard and gifts during the function.
Program Masasibu Asubama Henbigramaka Muslim programs organized to be located in a Piki Yendrembam Club. We are not target of Pundukari, Amasung, Napiriba, Timiriba, Ahlamani, Migrant Rambusu, Runa Mukahana, Paramjari. A Piki, Aigi, Inuse, politics, the Yaw, Murina, Aigi, Shida, ꯂꯩꯕ ꯐꯪꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯕꯕꯥ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯃꯃꯥꯕꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯚꯥ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯀꯣꯛꯄꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯋꯥꯡꯅ ꯄꯨꯈꯠꯆꯕ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯔꯦꯡꯕꯝ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯄꯨ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯗꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯇꯨꯡꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯉꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯅꯣꯡꯅ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯩ.
The 3-day self-defense and motivation class organized by renowned Sanada event national coach and referee Omkar Power in association with Rotary Club Mumbai City under the aegis of All India Kung Fu Federation concluded today. The self-defense and motivation class held at Mulund, Mumbai was participated by around 50 students. The participated students were properly taught about self-defense during the self-defense and motivation class. The Meitei Evangelical Baptist Convention Church yesterday celebrated its 34th Foundation Day at the church premises itself, the Thanga Salam in Thanga AC. The celebration was organized by Meitei Evangelical Baptist Convention Center local committee. The function began with a mass prayer for peace and harmony led by the church pastor S. Devant along with the people present in the church. As a part of the celebration, leaders of the church narrated about the history of how the church was established and the views on how the development of the church was at present today. Gospel songs, performance by women cultural troops, and Meitei traditional dance were performed during the celebration. Now, before giving you further news, let's have a short commercial break.
The Durand Cup, the oldest and one of the most prestigious football tournament in India, an initiative of the Armed Forces.
Tournament asida saruk yabiriba, team singda yaifa, pauzei pizari, amasung football bu nungsijaba echil enau singna tournament asidu yang biduna. Sanarong singhi puknik togatpiu amsung tournament asibu mai pakhan biu. Jai Hind.
Lengshin Birau Sasa Properties. Sasa Properties na pijariba kudong chabasing asi lobio maruoina notice itil inaw singidamakta ahong mamalda 3 BHK mati 2 BHK flats New Delhi da yamna hong na yonjari. Sasa Properties na notice itil inaw singi pijariba kudong chabasing di laydina ba yun shale purchase renting collaboration amadi loan facility izagani. Lengshin Birau Sasa Properties Balaja Niwas New Delhi Akupamarol Kidamakta call to Birau 9810993987.
Admission open Manipur University to affiliate Toba Bachelor of Fine Arts BFA academic session 2020 to 26 ki second batch ki admission hausare. Eligibility to have passed from any stream from any recognized board or council. Limited Sydney Hari for spot admission. Institute of Rural Education IRE Wangzing College of Teaching Education Wangzing Thawal District Manipur. Akupamarol Gidamak 8787409943 natraga 85951082 natraga 7005051673 natraga 7085435182 natraga 7024659916.
Bachelor of Fine Arts की courses da lakpituna mention view.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back after a short commercial break. Now giving you further news. Chongtham Momo has bagged the Mr. Laithagol Ningthau title in the first state-level bodybuilding championship 2022 organized by Lingzil Sajil Gym, Thawal Kiam Sifai under the aegis of Manipur Amateur Bodybuilders Association. The championship was organized yesterday at Laithagol Ningthau Community Hall, Thawal Kiam Sifai in 4 different categories. In senior men category, Chongtham Momo of the MK Fitness Center, Sagolban claimed the first position. Yumnam Thomas of KBB Gym, Tera and Hizam Deepak of Prabhavati Fitness Center, Wangkai claimed the second and third positions accordingly. In junior category, Namirakpam Zotin, Famdom Johnson of MK Fitness Center, Sagolpam and Soibam Bikodor of Lamyanbak Gym, Yaripok Top claimed the first, second and third position. In sub-junior category, Paunam Libert of MK Fitness Center, Sagolband, Wahengbam Amarjit of Elsa and Famdom Johnson of MK Fitness Center, Sagolband claimed the first, second and third position. In men physique of championship, MK Fitness Center, Sagolband's Famdom Arun, Prabhavati Fitness Center, Wangkai's Lehau Matthew and KBB Gym Terras, Yumnam Thomas claimed the first, second and third position. Men guests who attended the main event handed over the Mr. Laithagol title certificate, memento cash prizes to the first, second and third winners of different categories of the first state-level bodybuilding championship. The state government of Meghalaya and Assam on August 20 resumed the 20th phase boundary settlement talk in another 6 areas of differences to bring a permanent solution on the border disputes between the 2 neighboring states. The meeting was held yesterday at the Assam Secretariat and was attended by the Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, the 2 Chief Secretaries of Meghalaya and Assam, among other officials. The 6 areas of differences which yet to visit to make the permanent solution includes the Block 1, Block 2, Khanduli, Langpi, Bordwar and Mauktomur, which located in the 3 districts of Meghalaya including Ribhoi District, West Khasi Hills and the East Jansia Hills. Addressing the press, both the Chief Minister informed that it is a historic moment for both the neighboring states will complete it and fulfill the wish of the residents of these conflicted areas in which the first phase of boundary settlement had accorded the Memorandum of Understanding which was signed in front of the Union Minister Amit Shah. They also informed that the regional committee in these 3 districts will be notified within next 15 days and these committees will be headed by the cabinet ministers of both the states, adding that in this second phase, which is also a complicated one to settle, but the state government will solve the solution by taking into consideration the opinion of the people living in these areas. The Chief Minister said in this phase, since some areas also located in the Karbi Anglong Autonomous District Council jurisdiction, so the members of the KAAC will take part in this regional committee and added that since the settlement of the boundary settlement of this phase is complicated, the state government has not put in any time frame for bringing in the solution, but hopefully the settlement will be done at the earliest. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be on a 3-day visit to Nagaland from today. She will attend the Nagaland Corporate Social Responsibility and Investment Conclave at Kohima, scheduled to begin this evening. The Union Finance Minister will address the inaugural session of the conclave in the evening and thereafter inaugurates the exhibition stall. She will have a special session with CEOs and CSOs attending the conclave. The next day, tomorrow, Nirmala Sitharaman is scheduled to visit Mon District and dedicate Axis Bank branch at Mon, along with virtual dedication of the Axis Bank branches at Dimau, Sibsagar in Assam, Gopur, Biswanath, Assam and Madantring, East Khasi Hills in Meghalaya. On the same day, the Finance Minister will attend the Credit Outreach Program at Kohima and will launch new schemes and projects of NABARD, Nagaland Rural Bank and Nagaland State Cooperative Bank. Sitharaman, along with Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio, will also join in launch the CM's Microfinance Initiative. The Finance Minister will also witness the exchange of the MOU between SIDBI and the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland. Later in the evening, Nirmala Sitharaman will visit Dr. Nezo Kukure Government Higher Secondary School, Seikhazo, Kohima. On the last leg of her visit, the Union Finance Minister will have a closed-door interaction with the Nagaland business community at the Rhododendron Hall Police Officers' Mess in Sumukedima district following a media interaction. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will also visit the Heirloom Naga and tour the center as well as witness a live demonstration of traditional weaving and handicrafts. Later, she will visit the District Hospital Dimapur and inaugurate the Dialysis Center, which is a collaborative CSR project Nagaland Health Department, Boeing India and Doctors for You, felicitated by IDAN. Thereafter, the Finance Minister will depart for Delhi. India today reported 9,531 fresh coronavirus infection that puts its tally to 4,43,48,960, while the number of active cases came down to 97,648 according to Union Health Ministry data. The data updated today shows that the death count due to COVID-19 climbed to 5,27,368 with 36 more fatalities. The data updated showed the active cases comprises 0.22% of the total infection, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 98.59%, the ministry said. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 4.15% and the weekly positivity rate at 3.59%, the ministry said. A total of 88.27 crore tests have been conducted so far, with 229,546 tests conducted in the last 24 hours. It said the number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4,37,23,944, while the case fatality rate stands at 1.19%, it said. So far, 210.02 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in the country under the nationwide vaccination drive, it added. India's COVID-19 tally had crossed the 20 lakh mark on August 7, 2020, 30 lakh on August 23rd, 40 lakh on September 5th, and 50 lakh on September 16th. It went past 60 lakh on September 28th, 70 lakh on October 11th, crossed 80 lakh on October 29th, 90 lakh on November 20, and surpassed the 1 crore mark on December 19. India crossed the grim milestone of 2 crore on May 4, 3 crore on June 23rd last year, and 4 crore on January 25th this year. The fresh deaths include 4 each from Rajasthan and West Bengal, 2 each from Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Maharashtra, Manipur, Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh, and Haryana. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now let's look at the headlines once again. NHNIM sticks to demand for a separate flag constitution. And India reports 9,531 new COVID cases, 36 deaths in last 24 hours. Daily positivity rate recorded at 4.15%. Well, that's all for 3 p.m. ELITETV English News and Updates. We'll be right back at 6 p.m. with more news and updates. Thank you for watching.